basically, okay, so, I told you in the past, like, I've had, like, Japanese female friends, by the way, females, okay, don't get me wrong, female friends have, like, just groped my chest, and they've been like, oh, it's so, like, soft and, oh my god, okay, maybe I shouldn't say this, I shouldn't say this, maybe this is too much information, I think this is too much information, I think I'm not gonna tell the story, guys, I'm not gonna tell the story, I just realised it might be inappropriate, it might be a bit too much information, it might be a bit too, maybe not, maybe I'm not gonna tell the story, I just realised it's, oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Okay, I'm not gonna tell the story. I think it is a bit too much information thinking about it. No, I'm not. What's the embarrassing? Everyone knows people are soft. Okay, no, that's the point of my story. Solly, that's my point of the story. I also thought everyone had like soft booba. I mean, they're supposed to be like literal bags of fat, right? Of course they're gonna be soft. That's my point. I also thought everyone had soft booba. Apparently not. That's what my point is here. Did you know there are some girls with hard booba? Did you know that? Because I didn't know that. I didn't know. Well, I'm not even talking about like, I don't know, muscle, mummy kind of booba. Like, how hard? Okay, so, you know when you have ADHD, sometimes your thought trains, like, you have loads of, like, different thoughts, like, one thought leads to another. Like, I remember looking at a picture yesterday of a friend, then I remembered that friend, and I remember going to, like, I went with this friend, like, I went to like, a hot spring with her. We stayed at a hot spring resort together, and I remember she, like, poked my chest, and she was like, oh, it's, like, really soft, and I was like, isn't that normal? She was quite flat-chested, so there was, like, I guess her chest was kind of hard because it was, like, very flat. You can feel more of a chest bone, I guess. So, I mean, I guess she didn't have much to compare it to. Anyway, so, that's beside the point. So, when that memory just, like, recalled in my head when I was looking at the picture of her, right? And then I said to Gumi, hey, Gumi, what does your... I said this in a really weird wording, so she kind of got confused. I was like, Gumi, what does your breast meat feel like? I said, Gumi, what does your breast meat feel like? And she was like, huh? I forgot the word. Guys, I forgot the word for like, I forgot, like, I wanted to say, like, what does the flesh of your booba feel like? I don't know, but I remember the word breast meat. I'm ESL, please. I'm ESL, guys. I'm ESL, please. Okay, so I asked her, what does your breast meat feel like? And she was like, oh, and I said it again, what does your breast meat feel like? She was silent for like 3 seconds. I think she was like decoding what I was saying. Oh god, I think she heard me. She's waking up. I think I was too loud. Anyway, I asked, then she like paused, she was silent, and then she was like, oh, it's pretty hard. And I was like, what? What do you mean it's hard? She's like, yeah, you can come and feel it. So I went over to her. I tried to poke the top of her chest. It was really hard. It was firm. It was like super firm. And I was like, whoa, wait, what am I touching right now? Like, is this your chest bone? Like, why is it so firm? Am I touching the bone? And she was like, no, that's like the actual flesh part. I guess it's more like she must have very strong chest muscles on the top of her chest. And she was like, but overall, like my overall like chest is very like firm. You can grab it. So she literally lifted up her shirt and let me like grab or like grope her entire like, you know, chest. Now, that's what I mean. Going back to why I'm telling this story, by the way, there was a point. There was a reason I was telling this story. There was a reason. No, listen. chest, and it's not a gay thing. It is just like a girl, like, you know, friends do it. That's what friends do. It's not a gay thing at all. I grabbed it and I was like, wait, this is really for her. Whoa. Like, how, you must have some really strong chest muscles. I think it has a lot to do with texture, firmness of your skin, and what part of your chest structure is carrying the weight. No, because, like, she said that she's, like, you know, felt the this sounds really sus. She said she's, like, felt other girls, like, you know, chests who are the same size as her as well. And they have, like, more softer, like, even, she told me there's a girl that she, like, felt the chest of, and it felt like pudding. It was like soft as pudding. So I don't know, I guess yeah, again, the different structures, because a lot of girls, maybe they have majority muscle and less fat, or some girls have more fat and less muscle. So I guess the girls that feel like pudding, like bags of pudding, maybe those girls have like less muscle in their breasts. Like maybe their pectoral muscles as well are quite weak and soft. Wacky booba. It's all about the marbling, to put it super weirdly. Yes. So I was like, wait, so what do mine feel like? I asked her, like, are mine like super soft and like pudding like, or are they like hard? Like, what about mine? And then she like grabbed mine and she was like, you know, she just like squished it. And she was like, yours is actually like medium. It's like not too soft, but it's not too hard. It's not like a pudding kind of soft, but it's not like, you know, hard like mine either, is what she said. So that's how I learned about the firmness of my chest. See, you would never know these things. You would never know these things if you don't have a homie. If you don't have a homie groping your booba, you've got to have the homie groping your booba to tell you about your booba firmness. YT Pork, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you, WYT Pork. Medium is premium, as they say. What the heck? I mean, like, I'm just normal, but like, but I guess what I did learn was maybe Japanese girls. I don't know if I can't generalize, but I guess because it was mainly like Japanese girls that tell me, oh, it's so soft. I'm assuming Japanese girls have more like firmer chest muscles. I haven't like groped every single Japanese, you know, female friend I have, so I wouldn't know, to be honest. But they are a bit more like modest when it comes to their chest size, so I guess maybe because of that they have more muscle than fat in that area. And of course, like Japanese girls in general, they're not like overweight. They take care to stay like very small. So I guess the lack of fat on their chest means their muscle is what's like prevalent on their chest, and that's why they have more harder chest. That's my theory. I think they have more firmer chest because it's more muscle. You should do more ASMR streams. It's generally so common. I'm not even like an ASMR enthusiast. This is not an ASMR stream. This is not an ASMR stream. This is just, I'm whispering so my friend doesn't wake up. My mod. Yeah, guys, she's my mod. That's right, my mod is staying in the house. Let the homies grip your booba. I mean, yeah, men can do it. You have like pecs, right? You have like your chest, you have your moobs. Let your homies grip your moobs. Let your homies grip your chest and say it. Like, no. I've literally seen my male friends do this, by the way. I have seen my male friends do this. So I've got like some friends here, and they go to the gym and stuff, and I've literally seen them meet up. I've seen them meet up and literally like talk about the gym. Say, oh yeah, like, yeah, feel my chest. I've literally seen them like touch each other's like chest and biceps. And so I do think even men would do this. I guess for the same kind of reasons, right? They're like, oh, check out, you know, my progress at the gym kind of thing. Fish casually handing ideas to fan artists on the silver platter. I think you're overestimating. I don't really have any fan artists. I don't have like those some dedicated fan artists. But anyway, I guess I don't really think about what I say. But I'm just okay. I assume when I say things, you guys don't remember it, so take it seriously anyway. Which means I do speak without thinking sometimes. It's on ASMR stream. Is a summer party? invite more friends over so we can have more streams like this. Are you saying you want more whispering streams? Why are you guys so obsessed with whispering streams? You know what's funny? The funny part is like how Skip literally said the other day. He wanted me to whisper like, "Good morning, Chips, it's fishing time," and it was such a bizarre thing to say. And then lo and behold, like today, I'm literally saying that. I'm literally doing a whispering stream. I get feeling arm muscles, but this is guilty. Yeah, that's how gym bros do it. Exactly. See, Drake is a real gym bro. Drake is a strong muscle gym. Drake is true, right? Gym bros, the gym homies, like grope each other's like pecs and stuff. Homies grope muscles, nice pecs, bro. Yeah, I mean these were both. Okay, so to add context, one of the friends, I think I might have mentioned this friend before. I can't remember, but like they used to be like ex-military, I think. So they're like from the Yokohama base in Japan, American. And the other friend, so those two friends met at the share house, I think. So the other friend used to be like a chubby boy. He was a chubby boy. And the gym bro, ex-military bro, took the chubby bro under his wing, taught him how to, like, you know, work out and stuff. And then they both moved out because both of them have like fiancés now. Well, they had girlfriends at the time. Now they're both engaged to their respective others. But anyway, they both moved out into their own places. So whenever they meet up, they like talk about gym and the progress. Like the ex-military bro is asking the other guy, "Oh, how's the gym going? Are you still working out? Are you still following the routines and stuff like that?" And that's when, like, you know, he like fills him and says, "Oh yeah, I like, you know, look out." And I don't know, they just bro things. I guess I don't really understand it. I wasn't really observing when they did it, but like, you know, I remember it happening. I've heard of gym rats touching each other's muscles, yeah. And exactly, that's what I'm saying. So why is it so bad if a girl does it, but when it's okay if two guys do it, but it's not okay if girls do it? How does that work? Gym bros will touch you and you can't stop them because they are gym bros. See, so why is it okay? Why is it okay for them to do it? Why is it not okay for girls to do it? Why do you always think it's some kind of like lesbian thing if a girl does it, but it's okay for guys to do it? It's not gay. No dedicated fan artist yet. Maybe if I get bigger one day, I guess. But even right now, I'm very grateful for anyone who makes art of me. I'm so grateful every time I see. Very, very grateful. I never, like, you know, I would never like dream of you know, having my own dedicated people or whatever. I don't think I'm big enough to ever have those kinds of dreams yet. Let's become gym bros. Mono, I do think you need to go to the gym. You're a scrawny kid. Go to the gym with Flapjack. Bros do some questionable stuff too, so not that crazy. Depends on the friend group. You're telling me? I know what you guys do with each other. I know what you guys do with each other. Okay? You think I don't know? I get told these things. I have a brother. You know I have a brother, right? I have an older brother. I think my older brother doesn't tell me things too, but the lads do. The 5 AM Marvel Rival whispering. I feel like if I played games, I can't keep up the whispering. I definitely can't keep up the whispering. Guys, can we pipe down with the sleeping mod? Yeah. Guys, pipe down. Boisterous Chips. So loud. Why are you talking so loud? I was like that lifting 215 high squad, bigger booba than my female friends. Yeah, because like men can have booba too, guys. If you're a man, you should have big booba. Do you not understand? If you don't have big booba as a man, you're doing it wrong. I actually have a friend. I actually mentioned this friend in my Discord. This friend, she's married. She has a very specific